What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. We've got a leg day today. It is a disgusting day yet again here in Halifax. I swear, I just said this, but I swear since then still it has been raining every single day except for like 2 days ago. It was really nice. But anyway, one way to cure depression from lack of sunlight is getting a fat fucking leg pump. So big leg day on the schedule today. The gym that I usually train at for this leg day is actually closed right now because they're moving to a new place and upgrading. So probably in the next video, the video after the next video, you guys will see that new gym, which I'm really fired up about. It'll easily be like the bodybuilding mecca. Actually, it'll be the mecca for probably everything in this area, in my city, my little city of Halifax. It's my city. And yeah, so in the meantime, the gym that I usually train at while it's moving to that new location with all the new cool shit, I'm gonna train at this gym, which is the gym in my apartment building, which is fine. This gym actually, especially just being like downstairs from my apartment, has everything I could possibly want to get a full workout in. So yeah, leg day today. Don't have to really make any adjustments because almost everything that I usually do on this leg day I have here. And yeah, welcome to the video and let's get into it.
Who's to know if your soul will fade at all? The self-esteem along the way. Yeah. Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. Good God, it's the changing of the seasons. I feel so raped, so follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong here. Fake it if you feel like infection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite. You should know that the lies won't hide your flaws. No sense in hiding all of yours. You gave up on your dreams along the way. Yeah. Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. And good God, it's the changing of the seasons. I feel so raped, so follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong here. Fake it if you feel like infection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite.
All right, so lately when I do like conventional leg press, because sometimes I'll use the horizontal one, like, or the hip press, which is the one that's like you sit down on it and it kind of swings outward. But this is like a traditional leg press. So anytime I use a traditional leg press, I'll generally band it just because I'm going to post about this on my Instagram. So if you want to get another explanation for it, it's also there. But basically the leg press, because you're already in a bent hip position, already trains the quad in the mid position. So basically the band just makes it harder in the portion of the movement where the quad does the most work, right? So it's already a mid position movement because the quad has a bunch of help from the groin or adductors and glutes in the bottom. But then as you extend the hip and straighten the knee, the glutes and the adductors lose leverage, so the hip musculature loses leverage, and then the quad basically it's all quad after that. But obviously as you extend the knee, the moment arm for the knee gets smaller and it gets really easy toward the top. So if you add the bands, it just makes it a little bit harder at the top, so you're getting a little bit more quad stimulus, a little bit more like resistance in the portion of the movement where the quad is moving the load almost entirely by itself. So that's why I'm adding the bands here. I wouldn't usually do this if I was using, like I said, the hip press or the horizontal leg press, just because the horizontal leg press, or at least the one that I've used in my other videos that you guys have probably seen, that one gets heavier as you extend anyway, just because of the way that the weights, it's difficult to explain, but basically it gets heavier as you extend the knee anyway, just because the weights start to move more vertically closer to the locked out position. So it's kind of already banded in a way, or at least the resistance curve is similar to a banded leg press without the band. So that's why I'm adding the bands here, because this is obviously a regular leg press. So.
To fool the world, you lost your self-esteem along the way. Yeah! Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. Good God, it's the changing of the season. I feel so right, man. Follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite. Fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong here. Fake it if you feel like infection.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Donner, Blitzen. Connor, Cupid, Comet, Donner, Blitzen, Vixen, Rudolph.
Is it Rudolph?
Is Rudolph first or last? I can't remember. Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen, Comet and Cupid and...
Christmas is over.
I don't know the rest. I fucking hate
Can we
Christmas.
talk about how we already had a Christmas tree and then Evan's mom gave us a Christmas tree?
Dude, my mom was just full of Christmas cheer and
Yeah.
I didn't know we had one.
You did though.
Well,
just forgot.
Yeah,
It's your mom.
whatever. So I may as well not have known. I
And
forgot.
then you're now refusing to put it away.
Yeah, because
Worst roommate guy ever.
Christmas cheer, dude. Fucking Scrooge.
You're the most black-pilled person ever, so it's jokes that you're saying Christmas cheer.
Maybe that's I need the Christmas cheer year round so that I'm not black-pilled.
Who's the fucking? Oh, I can't stop. I can't swear in these videos.
You can't swear in my videos? Says who? That is fucked. Wow. That looks like poverty.
Poverty.
What are those, cheese slices?
It's actual cheese. It's just cut into slices. As soon as it's a brick of cheese, and then they just cut it. So then they take literally how they make
not
this.
Kraft Singles.
No.
Okay.
No, it's from Costco. What they do?
Kraft Singles, I was gonna chirp you.
Oh no. What they do is they take so you know how you get like a brick of cheese?
Yeah.
They just make large, like square size, and then they slice it. So it's a brick.
It's separated by like parchment paper?
Yeah.
Nice. I bought these mushrooms, and I usually get white mushrooms. And these ones are called, taste like shit mushrooms,
Okay.
and they taste like shit. I will not be getting that. These taste
And then
like
the
shit
fucking
mushrooms.
brown ones?
Yeah.
I prefer the brown ones.
Dude, they taste, maybe they're supposed to be cooked.
Yeah, those. I prefer those.
But these ones are, you eat them raw?
No, I don't eat them raw. I cook them.
Yeah, fuck that, I don't have time for that. It just kind of tastes like dirt. I also don't wash them, so there is dirt on them. I just want to fucking play God of War and just fuck off for the rest of the day and then go to sleep at like 8 p.m.
I wish.
Okay, so today's workout actually kind of sucked. I had like decent energy, but my numbers kind of sucked. So I just wanted to quickly kind of talk about what my thought process is when that happens, so that maybe you guys, when that happens, hopefully it never does, but it probably will kind of be able to go through the same thought process. So number one, I think the main thing is like, how are your recovery factors or lifestyle factors for the last like couple of days prior to the shitty workout, right? So if you slept crappy last night and you had a shitty workout today, well then there's your reason why, right? If you've been eating less than normal, or you woke up, several pounds lighter than usual, or maybe you had like an extremely stressful day yesterday or the day before, all of these things can contribute to a lack of recovery. So if those kinds of things have happened, then that's kind of where like, okay, that's my answer. That's why today was a shitty workout. If that's not the case and everything has been really dialed in for the last couple of days, the next thing that I would recommend kind of considering is how long you've been training hard and on a consistent basis without any sort of a deload, you know what I mean? So without taking your foot off the gas a little bit, but maybe still going to the gym, or without even just taking a full week off. Because, when I deload, because my body sucks at recovering so bad, I just take like 4 or 5 days off from the gym. So if you haven't done that and you are experiencing more than just one off day, that's something else I should say. Make sure that it's not just one off bad workout, right? So even if all your recovery factors are kind of dialed in, you can still have bad workouts, or workouts where things just aren't clicking. So one bad workout, not a big deal. That doesn't mean anything needs to change. It's just, that's just how the chips fell on that day. So don't worry about it if it's just one bad workout. it's only really cause for concern if it's like several bad workouts in a row, or like it starts to become a trend. So if it starts to become a trend, that was what I was going to say. Keep in mind or make note of how long you've been training without a deload, because it might just be that your body needs a deload. It just has a bunch of accumulated fatigue that has kind of built up over the last couple of weeks of training hard, and you just need to give your body time to just decompress, regroup, dissipate fatigue, and then hit training again with a fresh start. If you have just recently deloaded, and your recovery factors are all in check, like you sleep well and eat well, then obviously your program is just too high volume. So it might be too high volume overall, or it might just be too high of volume in that specific day, right? So say you run push-pull legs, your push and your pull days seem to be fine, but your leg days are consistently not getting better, then your leg volume is too high. If all of the days seem to be kind of trending downward and you're just not really having great workouts most of the time, then that's probably all of your workouts are a little bit too high in volume. And I think a lot of people, just because, the big douchey meathead bodybuilders are like, no pain, no gain, like you got to leave leg day in a wheelchair and stupid bullshit like that. A lot of people are training with too high volume because they think they need to. So I would not be surprised if some of you who may be experiencing, a downward trend in your performance, even if you've just deloaded, if it's because you just have too much volume and you just need to drop it. So for me, today, I'm not super worried about it. It was only really 1 to 2 exercises that really stood out to me as being like extra weak. So all my recovery factors have been pretty dialed in, but I'll go to bed early tonight. And I'll just make sure to keep an eye on performance on the other workout days as well. And then like I said, I will see if there's one day that is sticking out, or if all of them are kind of generally trending downward, and then it might be time for a deload, or it might be time to increase food because I'm still kind of on my way up in food, or it might be time to make another program adjustment. But my volume's already pretty low, so that probably won't be what it does. But anyway, or it probably won't be what the conclusion is. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain my thought process when, things don't really go so hot.